Hello friends and enemies! Welcome to or back to Happy for Now. It's me, Isabel, here with your weekly vlog. Listen, the makeup's heavy tonight. Not on purpose. The eyeliner exploded. So we pivoted and did a heavier eye look than was planned in the initial eye look. Which then required a bolder lip and all the things. And then I wiped the lip stain off because it was bugging me. And here we are. It is 8:03 on Monday night. I have a peas and a Millie. I just kicked a Grumps out of the room so I could film because I cannot film with someone staring at me. I'll also make faces. But it is the week. It is the time. Shay's gonna be here in like 17 hours. She'll be here, give or take. I will be picking her up around 2 o'clock at the airport. And I'm really excited. I love these trips. Like, they're really reinvigorating, I think, for all of us that do them together and see each other. It can just be so refreshing to get that time in with a friend. And yeah, I'm pumped. Like, I'm super pumped. So it is Monday. This week's reading plans are pretty up in the air. We are doing a mini members only besties reading weekend that whatever I read over that weekend will be in this vlog still. But we have a little bingo board I made for all my members and all that stuff. But they'll have my members are getting the exclusive, which is the sprints portion of this, because otherwise I'm afraid this vlog will be too short. But who knows? But yeah, they're gonna get the members like sprint portion of this. But yeah, this week so far, I'm finishing my last cowboy romance today. I'm also working on my arc of Her Tortured Beasts by E.P. Valley. I got it over the weekend. I sent it to my Kindle and started it. I'm like 10 or so percent in. I told myself I can only read 10% of it for every like 20 or more percent I read of the last cowboy book, because this is what I want to read. The other thing I'll be reading is I'm starting the next book in the Beasts of the Briar series. I don't remember the title, but I'll put it up here with Shay. We're going to read that together while we're together this week. I have the audiobook for us to listen to, and then we're going to eyeball read as well. So that'll be nice, and I'm excited about that. I also am going to be working on my members pick for this month, which is Leviathan's Song, and I'm really excited for that too. But mostly winging it, and probably some novellas. I added a novella, like a dark rom-com novella situation to my TBR yesterday on the Live with Heather, where we roasted people's Goodreads, and I kind of want to read that. The only thing I read since I wasn't vlogging that I didn't talk about is I did read volume 3 of The Imperial Dragon King's Wrath, and I'm so glad I didn't buy that volume. I gave it 2 stars. Shay gave it 4. I gave it 2 stars. That was a terrible finale. That felt so rushed, so not put together, just an absolute disaster. And yeah, I'm glad I didn't buy it. I'm happy I finished the series, and I'm happy to let it go and move on. I do believe I've already unhauled that. I'm now looking at my shelves because I think I unhauled it, but now I don't remember. But either way, I'm glad it's over and done. Otherwise, like, it's gonna be a fun week. We're gonna go to McKay's on Wednesday. We're going to a romance bookstore and novelette on Friday, I think, tentatively. Maybe Saturday. We'll see what happens. There's a couple things up in the air right now. But yeah, depending on what all happens, that's currently the tentative plan. Probably some Korean barbecue, and I think we're gonna go get bazookies over at BJ's Brew House and just kind of stuff like that. So I'm excited. I'm ready. I'm ready. Like, that's all I got for you right now. I'm ready for it. So welcome to the weekly vlog. You saw some b-roll already. You're gonna see some more b-roll. I gotta go clear the kitchen table. That is the last task I have to do, besides like take out some trash and stuff. But yeah, the house has been pretty much cleaned. Oh, I gotta vacuum downstairs. I will be vacuuming downstairs tomorrow morning. But yeah, I gotta finish that book and vacuum and just kind of do the last few little tasks here to get ready for a guest. And I'm so very excited for that. I think that's all I got for you right now. I will talk to you probably in the morning because I'm gonna go wash my face and sit on the couch with Grumps. We go to bed. So all right, I have rambled. I apologize. Anyways, I will talk to you in the morning depending on what I read and get you up to speed on that book, because if it's Her Tortured Beasts, I don't know how much I can tell you, but that I'm loving it right now. So all right, talk to you all soon. Happy Tuesday morning. It is 11:07. I'm about to do my nails. I'm just doing these like shorter French tips. These are from Target pre-boycott, but these are LA Girl and they were very cheap. So May liked them. I think I'll like them. We'll see. I've even got acetone to etch them with. I've got Q-tips to do that, and the good nail glue on hand. So I will be doing that here in a minute and listening to my book. But last night, instead of reading, I maybe read a new Bucky fic that is getting updated like 3 times a week. So I got current. This is a Bucky neighbor situation in which our heroine and Bucky both need fake dates for weddings. So I'm very excited to see how this all plays out. Right now, it's been a fun time at the very least. He just, in the last chapter I read, basically came to get her from her friend's bachelorette because she was exhausted and fell asleep. So her friends texted him to come get her. And he showed up. And that was really cute because some of them were not convinced it was real. But yeah, we're going to do nails. So I'll film that for y'all for a minute. And I will be back to talk to you soon, probably with Shay in tow. I'm very excited. All right, I'll talk to y'all in a few. Hello. We are home. I have a Millie. You go look? There we go. Anyways, I have a Millie. I have a Shay staring at me while I film. One of the few people I can film in front of and have stare at me, and it's fine. We've done this enough that like I'm used to it. It's you and May. That's it. I got 2 people. Grumps is not allowed. Grumps disrupts me when I'm filming.
Because Grumps would be a little shit about everything.
Oh, he is. He'll like Yeti walk, like a fucking Sasquatch, like back behind me. Like he'll just freeze. I'm like, you're not a fucking cryptid. Get it together, man. But we're here. We're hanging out. We're having a good time. I've been trying to film this clip for like 20 minutes, but we've just been talking on and off.
I side-railed everything.
It's fine. I'm about to go fix dinner. We are having French onion chicken and rice situation. It's delicious. Highly recommend digging up a recipe for this. It's one where you just like bake the rice in the oven with the French onion soup. It's so good. And then you season up chicken thighs and breasts real good and you're good to go. So we're gonna do that tonight for dinner because we just want to hang out, have a chill time. And then we have sprints at 7:30. So I've got to decide what I want to read tonight. I'm debating. I'm probably gonna read Fire on His Fingertips. And then I also have to finish Prize Money by Celeste Castro for the cowboy vlog because that goes up on Thursday, maybe Friday. We'll see when I get this book done. It's going up. But yeah, so I've got to get that done so that video can go up here pretty quickly. But that's kind of where we're at. We're hanging, we're chilling. Tomorrow's the big day. Tomorrow's McKay's. So Grumps is going to load the car for us tonight because we have 4 very full totes of manga.
My fault. Once again.
Yeah, it's fine. And
I did get the number on that too.
I have all the pictures for you so you can just count.
Okay.
That's why I sent you pictures of each. I sent Shay pictures of each tote as I filled them with the layers so she could just count them that way. But I mean, you can count them the other way too if you want. I don't care. But yeah, so we're going to do that. And I will update you after sprints when I've read something else. Probably Her Tortured Beasts because I really want to read it. Also, the nails turned out really cute. So there's that. Hello. We're super sleepy, but well, as we should be. It's almost 10:30. We had an early morning. Not an early morning tomorrow. I already told you. No, I will wake up when I wake up. I'm probably changing my alarm to at least 8 right now because I would like to get a 9 or more hours sleep tonight. We had a great day. We spent the day with Bazaar. I'll tag him down below. We went to McKay's, Half Price Books, Books A Million, and Barnes & Noble. I did a tiny Barnes & Noble and Books A Million shop. I will show you those in the morning. You kind of saw me doing some prep work with them, but I'll do a full haul at the end of this video of everything I got, actually, is what I'll end up doing. We had a fantastic go at trading in at McKay's for Shay. It was both of us trading in to get all of her stuff through, and that went really well. She made out like a bandit. So if you have a manga collection that you're unhauling and you're near a McKay's, I cannot recommend it enough. Shay will have a full breakdown in her video, but truly, they pay more than everywhere else if you don't want to deal with selling it online. And or it's stuff that won't sell online, but people would buy in a store. So yeah, that was great. And we started the new One Piece dub drop, and we are up to like 114. We're on 114. Yeah, we're on 114 or 115 now. So we will be caught up by Friday, which is fantastic also because we have member sprints on Friday. And yeah, I have not really read much today. I'm going to get in bed and read something because I finished Prize Money last night. So I'll probably read more Her Tortured Beasts tonight. And
Did you finally start?
I'm like 10% in.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I'll probably read a little more of that tonight and maybe something else. I don't know yet. I already read my new fic chapter that dropped today because I'm reading a fic that drops 3 times a week right now. So I read that and I saved a couple, so I might read a fic. Who knows? I do want to read on my Kindle. So this book is kind of calling me at this point also because I've kind of put it off knowing that I needed to finish cowboy books. But yeah, so there's that. Tomorrow is going to be a chill day. We probably are going to go in town to go to some bookstores and do like a little indie book crawl tomorrow. And then...
Unless we're too tired, then we'll stay home and do it another day.
Yeah, if we're too tired, we're too tired. But if not, we are going to be home reading manga all day probably. Is most likely the outcome because we're buying a lot of manga. So we've got to read the manga we're buying. So we feel okay about it. But yeah, that's where we're at. I will update you in the morning when I feel a little more alive. Good morning. Happy Thursday? Thursday. It's a day. We're here.
That 4 is the last one.
Okay, cool. So yeah, we're here. We're vibing. We are about to head into Nashville to go to Novelette and probably hit up some other bookstores today. That may be its own video. I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, we are going to do that. I read, the 2 of them are pretty much like this morning, volumes 3 and 4, and finish that series. It's fine. I don't think I really recommend buying it full price. If you find it on sale or like...
Through the library or like sit in the bookstore and read it.
Yeah, through the library. If you're going to sit in the bookstore and read it, do that. It's definitely not one that, for me at least, I would want to keep in my collection forever. So there's that. So yeah, we are going to head into town and go to that bookstore. And like I said, maybe hit up some others. And yeah, that's what we're doing. And Peace has come to say good morning. Mm-hmm. She just got out of bed at 10:15, which tracks. This
we
tracks.
were sleepy girls this morning.
But yeah, we slept in this morning. We're taking it easy. Like I said, we're going to probably book shops more today, of course. That's what we do. But yeah, we've read a little this morning and now it's time to hit the road. So I'll talk to y'all soon. Happy Friday morning. Today is the aftermath. The aftermath of what? 2 days of shopping. I have books all around me on the floor. We're gonna go through the haul because you're getting the haul here. I'm not filming a separate haul. That sounds awful. I'll try to tell you where I got things. Most came from Barnes & Noble. Some came from McKay's. Some came from our little bookstore crawl yesterday, which was very fruitful. I guess I should talk about that first. So on Wednesday and Thursday, we did a bookstore crawl. Basically, we started at McKay's on Wednesday. We went to my Barnes & Noble. We went to Half Price Books. We went just kind of to a couple spots here in the Nashville area. And then Thursday, we got up and drove back into Nashville to go to Novelette, which is one of my favorite bookstores in Nashville proper. It's on the east side. Highly, highly, highly recommend it. And then we came back towards where I live and did a bookstore crawl around Murfreesboro and hit up every single indie in my town, which was an experience. I will say three of the 4 bookstores we went to that were indie yesterday were a hit. And Barnes, of course, was fruitful because it's Barnes. Didn't love one location, specifically the Happy Book Stack was not our favorite. The vibes were weird inside is the best way I can put it. I don't know. I'll try it again in a couple months. We'll see. Maybe it was an off day. Who knows? They also just didn't have a ton, nor was their used pricing that great. That was my hot take. I felt like the used pricing, honestly, we both left there going, it was like overpriced for some of what it was. But the Grumpy Book Peddler, Crying Cat Books and Records were both fantastic stores. So definitely recommend those if you're in the area. Happy Book Stack, I would just visit with hesitation or the expectation you're not really going to find anything, because that's kind of how I felt. But yeah, so this is the outcome of 2 days of book shopping. I also went to Books A Million, did a lot of damage, but it's fine. I have plenty to read for 30 and 30 next month, and honestly, I did all the math. I'm only currently adding about 9 books to my TBR. First up, we do have Spooky Lakes. This is by Geo Rutherford. I love the monthly Spooky Lake series she does every October. But yeah, it's a really big, oversized picture book. This does not count against my TBR because this is something I'm just gonna slowly flip through and enjoy. So it's a good time. But again, that was a Barnes & Noble find. As far as used books go, so that I bought for myself, I'm not going to tell you things I bought for other people, but I did get Catherine Coulter's The Hellion Bride at McKay's. It was, I think, pennies on the dollar. Mm-hmm. It was very cheap. It has a very fun step back. I got it because it's iridescent and pretty, so I couldn't resist. The other used bookstore, the Grumpy Book Peddler, I found, and Shay got some of these too, so you'll see some of these in her haul. A series I read a long time ago. So if you've been here for a minute, you know I've been reading romance for a long time. And one of the things I used to do was the Vaginal Fantasy Book Club that was hosted by Felicia Day and people. So I would participate, and I do believe this was one of the books we read for that. And that is Nina Bang's Eternal Pleasure. This fellow's Ty, who's a T-Rex shifter. That's all you need to know. This is from, let me tell you the copyright on this, because I feel like that's important to understand how far back bonkers books go, y'all. Because I feel like people don't realize, it's not new. 2008. This was originally published. Briefly vanished from the world and is now back online and available as an ebook. But this is one of the first bonkers books I ever read. So I got this. And then I had to get Eternal Prey, because what is this? It has a dinosaur claw on it. Apparently it's a blend of vampirology and Mayan lore. It's from Avon. I'm curious. I will have to try these because I recall the Nina books being bonkers bananas. And I only read the dinosaur one and I never went back. And I honestly probably should have, because they're wild. This is from 2011. So also those were $4 each. Let's see. What else did I buy? Okay. I came home to book mail from Bloom. And that is the newest re-release for Catherine Mara, which is The Temporary Wife. This is the one I'm the most interested in this series, so I was really excited to get it. This is a billionaire and assistant romance. They have to have an arranged marriage and share a bed. She wants to make sure he lets her go at the end. Of course, that's not going to happen. It's a romance, but I did get this. It has purple sprayed edges, which are cute. I'm excited to read this. This doesn't add to my TBR either because, well, no, this does. So I'm actually negative 10 books on my TBR. I need to put this into my Read What You Own. So those, the Nina Bangs don't add to my TBR because I just like collecting weird mass market paperbacks. And then at Novelette, I did purchase Murder by Memory by Olivia Waite. This is a very tiny, cozy sci-fi mystery. It is super duper short. Her about the author is on page 103. It's 100 pages. This is tiny. I'm very intrigued. I think this is a really fun cover. She's in space in a chair with all these books. So I'm excited to read that. And then the rest is Barnes & Noble pickups. So I did find another thing that I read a long, long time ago. This is one of the series I was reading in college. I actually don't know if I think I read book 5 and I stopped because they continued with this series. But I didn't realize that in February we got a re-release with new covers. And that is the Fever series by Karen Marie Moning. So I got book 1, I got book 2, and book 3 of this. I may reread these and annotate them. I've never actually owned more than the last book, I think, in this series physically, so I don't know. I couldn't resist. And like I said, it's a series that kind of sits near and dear to my heart. Also, like the origins in some ways of what I read sometimes, like, and when I feel like a thing is not dark, because this series, some of these older paranormals go far. They go a lot of places, a lot of unexpected places, and are very intense, shall we say. So yeah, those don't add to my TBR is the good news. The other thing I picked up is a series I recently read in the last vlog and loved. So y'all know I had to go ahead and pick these up. And that is, of course, the Rebel Blue Ranch. So I did get done and dusted. I got Swift and Saddled, and I got Lost and Lassoed, which I don't know what is in the Barnes exclusive edition. Oh, it's an exclusive playlist. So there you go. Cool. I need to peel the sticker off the front at some point. I loved this series. This was such a fun cowboy romance, so it was a no-brainer to me to pick it up. And then we only have 2 more books. So, well, one's a graphic. I did pick up Sword Heart by T. Kingfisher. I've not read this yet. I want the pretty editions of these. I know I'm gonna love it when I read it. So again, the easiest answer in the world is, yeah, I'm getting that. It's pretty. All right, and then last but not least for non-manga pickups, I did get the Clean Sweep graphic novel volume 2. Have I read volume 1 yet? No. It's fine, I still bought it. So I do have this. I will probably be reading this during Love in the Night because it would count. And also, why not read a fun little thing with my favorites, because it's Alona Andrews that's been adapted. Okay, honestly, I'm looking at my stack and I don't feel terrible. So that's the good news. And I think it's everything. We're gonna find out. I think I have everything here. And I really don't feel bad, so. Shay's reading 1 volume that I bought. That's it. I did pick up Dawn of the Arcana, volume 1 at McKay's. This was very cheap, which means that when I found volume 2 and 3, oh, that's backwards. That's 3. This is 2. For 5 cents off list at the Crying Cat, I picked them up. And I'm really, really excited to have these. I'm excited to read this. It's okay. I was like, I'm filming. You cannot react loudly.
When you get to this volume, you'll understand.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay, fair. Yeah, so they had these and I wanted to get something there, but I'd already got mail via weight, so I was like, I don't know what to get. So I grabbed this. Fantastic find. And I'm really excited to try this series. It's probably going to be try 3 that I do. I'm going to read volume 1 for volume 1, and then I might do a separate try 3 as well. So we'll see. Y'all can let me know in the comments if you have a preference or what you would like to see. The one thing I bought at Books A Million was My Secretly Hot Husband Volume 1. I tried to buy this at my Barnes a while ago, and it was like creased really bad in the corner. And I'm not like precious, but I'm not going to buy I'm not paying full price for a book that is like clearly damaged. So I got My Secretly Hot Husband. I'm very, very excited to read it. And Shay has volume 2 here that she's already gonna have read probably before she leaves. So I will get to read volume 2 without buying it. And then I can buy it and I'll have already read it. So a win's a win. The only other thing I got at McKay's that wasn't Dawn of the Arcana or something else that I grabbed that we're not going to talk about is I did get volume 3 of the 2 of them are pretty much like this. This was like $4.50 at McKay's, and I got it because Shay had an extra of 4, so I was able to finish the series. I've already read it. I don't know if I've talked about it in the vlog yet or not. I'm gonna have to double check my footage, but I already read it. I finished the series. It was interesting, but it is going back to McKay's. That should tell you everything you need to know about my feelings on it. Then I did pick up Assassin and Cinderella as well, volume 1. Shay loved this volume 1, like read it, told me I needed it immediately, so here it is. I will be reading it soon. And then this came in right before Shay came, like on Monday, I think. And that is Fire in His Fingertips volume 7, so that was a pre-order. I figure we'll just include it in this haul. Then I also got my love story with Yamada-kun at level 999, so volume 1 of that. You're seeing some volume 1s for the volume 1 vlog. The Otaku Love Connection. I read a good portion of this in the bookstore and I liked it enough that I would like to continue. I read about the first chapter and a half. This is really cute. It's about their classmates who shipped this couple, and it's very silly. It's not going to work for everyone. Definitely read it in store first. And I'm hopeful that I love it as I continue through. I got Cheeky Brat volume 12 because I already have 13 on order, and I wanted to make sure I missed 12 in my pre-order spree, so. Then we have Colette Decides to Die, volume 2. Very, very excited to read this. I loved that volume 1 in that blog, so. Then I picked up Smoking Behind the Convenience Store with You, volume 1, because I got 2 and 3 super cheap at McKay's a little bit ago this year. and I read one digitally and I enjoyed it. So that also means that I picked up volume 4 so I could be current and ready to read some more of it. I also got current on Honey Lemon Soda, so I got volume 6 and 7. That puts me up to date with releases. I'm really excited for these. I need to read 5 still, but next we have Vampire Dormitory. This will be read during Love in the Night most likely next month, and that'll put me current with the series, and I think it ends one more volume.
2 more, 14.
2 more. So yeah, we have 2 more volumes, so we're almost done with that, and I'm excited. And then one that's still ongoing, surprisingly, in Japan. I thought this might be the last volume, but we get more, and that is Daily Reports About My Witch Senpai, volume 4. I'm very, very excited for this one too. Another great option for Love in the Nighttime. And then another series that I couldn't get quite complete. I need to get volume 3 still, but I got most of it. And that is Delinquent Daddy and Tender Teacher. It ends at volume 6. So I did get volume 2, 4, 5, and 6. I'm really excited for this. I am going to pick up volume 3 at some point. I might read 2 and then get 3 after 30 and 30 because I am going to try to not buy anything that isn't a pre-order next month. So I don't know. I'll either decide to go out and get it this weekend or I'm not getting it until after 30 and 30. Next, another series I'm hoping to get current on during 30 and 30 is Witch Hat Atelier. So I have volumes 12 and 13. This is another one I fell off my pre-orders because I've not been reading it quick enough. So I kind of don't let myself pre-order if I have too big a backlog. Next we have Fall in Love, You False Angels, volume 1. This will show up in the volume 1 vlog probably in May or June. I am excited. This is supposed to be another like delinquent-y manga situation. So it's right up my alley. And the art looks really pretty. I got Outbride, volume 7. I will be reading this honestly probably today. You'll probably get it in the next video update from what I've read. Then we have She Loves to Cook, She Loves to Eat, volume 5. Same thing. I'm reading this ASAP. And we have The Yakuza and His Omega Raw Desire, volume 1. I'm really curious about this. I've been loving Omegaverse in my regular books, so I mean, why not? Then we have Last Quarter by Ayazawa. This is the finale for this little duet situation. I'm excited to finish this up. It's very fun so far. Then we have Sheep Princess in Wolf's Clothing, volume 2. Another one I'm really excited for, and Shay has 3, 4, and 5 here, so I will actually be able to finish the entire series when I mail her back books, so that is fantastic. Are you done? Same thing here. I have Lord Hades' Ruthless Marriage, volume 2. Shay bought volume 3 while she's here, read it, and I'm gonna mail it back to her so I get to finish that series. Listen, the goal is finishing all the things. Then I have I Married My Female Friend, volume 4. This is the final volume. I'm really, really excited for it. Also something I'm hoping to read sooner than later. Next, we have Revenge Mrs. Wrong, volume 3. The final volume is 4, so I picked this up. They did not have 4, because I figure we'll see what we think. I don't know. I don't know if we'll continue or not, but I mean, I'll finish it. I will finish it, but I don't know if I'll keep it. Let me put it that way. Then I also got Dinosaur Sanctuary, volume 2. I've really enjoyed volume 1, so I'm excited to continue. And let's see. Then we have The Great Snake's Bride, volumes 3 and 4, which Shay has now read and has had reactions to, so I'm very excited to dive in and see what I think as I continue this one. And then last but not least, I have Punch Drunk Love, volume 1. This has been the talk of Shay's Discord for a hot minute by a couple people, and that sold me on picking it up. So I have it, and I will be reading it at some point, sooner than later. It is a manhwa webtoon situation, and flipping through it, it is already filthy, so I'm here for it.
I was gonna say, it looks filthy from here.
Yep, so I'm here for it. But that is everything I bought while Shay was here. That is everything I'm buying while Shay is here. This is a ridiculous haul. You're getting like a very long one, so yeah. All right, it's time to go read the things, so I will talk to you soon. Hello, hello. It is time for my vlog update. Shay just finished. I'm checking my space buns that are very messy today, and you know what? That's okay. That's the vibe.
I'm over here with my top knots. Who cares?
I know my hair's too short for too much of a top knot sometimes. Don't let her trick you. She's not going outside.
Let her out.
You're gonna hear a Millie fussing at the door because I won't let her out because she wants to go bark at the neighbor dogs, and we're not gonna go bark at the neighbor dogs right now. But we have been having such a reading day. Like, it is 2:42 in the afternoon. I have read 4 volumes of manga without even really trying very hard, to be honest.
We've just been chilling and reading.
Just been chilling and reading, so it's been so nice. So I wanted to catch you up on the 4 things I read because I do think I'm going to pivot to my arc of her tortured beasts probably for a little bit here, but I might read 2 more volumes to make it 6. I don't know yet. Or 1 and make it 5. Who knows? I've got to make decisions. But first things first. The Yakuza and His Omega's Raw Desire, Volume 1. I'm obsessed. We all know I've been having a big Omegaverse moment here and enjoying a lot of Omegaverse stuff, and that bun is just falling down. We'll fix it later. Hold on. Okay, hair's fixed as much as we can. So
away from the door as well.
And we got Millie away from the door, so she'll stop hitting the bells to go out. So yeah, I liked this a lot. Like, Volume 2 comes out next month. I'm on a no-buy in April, though. But if there's a promo, I might get it. This may break the no-buy, because I really, really liked it. And
or you wait till May 1st, buy it on May 1st, and read it May 1st.
That also, I may buy it May 1st. This is true. We'll see. But I loved this. This is hitting my Omegaverse spot without being too dark. It does. I'm going to warn you now. The opening is going to feel like a lot. It's okay, though. I promise. But it does open very explicitly. Then I read one that Shay has been feral for, which is Assassin and Cinderella Volume 1. I loved this. It was going to go in the Volume 1 vlog. It may still. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to film some of the Volume 1 vlog today or not, because I've read 2 Volume 1s, or if these are just kind of, I loved them and I'm excited for more. This is very Firefly Wedding-esque, but not historical. Well, she's a spy. He's an assassin. He is convincing her to marry him.
And has that, like, assassin serial killer energy that's just right.
He is unhinged, and I love an unhinged hero. We know this. And then I read Outbride Volume 7, which felt very fillery, but good filler. So I'm not going to complain too much about that, but I'm ready for some plot movement on this. Because we've had almost 6 volumes straight of plot movement, so getting no plot movement was weird. Then Volume 7, A Fire in His Fingertips, another one that I just got in and now have read. We're trying to knock down the read what you own number, so I'm not in the negative, which I only have to read 7 more things and I'll break even. So I think I can do that before the end of the month. This was a good continuation. I have a soft spot for this series at the end of the day. I think it's one of the first smutty series I've read. It continues to develop the plot forward. We get some interesting stuff with his sister in this volume that follows on from Volume 6. And they spend their first, like, Christmas together in their apartment together. So, like, it was really cute. Very, very dirty, though, as it continues to be. So that's, like, not a surprise. But yeah, I'm continuing to enjoy these. I'll be curious how or what they do to wrap up the story, though, because we're kind of running out of story.
But it's still ongoing in Japan.
But it's still ongoing in Japan, so I don't quite understand where we're headed, but that's fine. Either way, I'm having a good time. So yeah, that's what I've read so far today. Like I said, we're having the chillest of chill days. And yeah, much needed. Because like we really ran around like maniacs leading up to today. And now we're just rotting on the couch and reading. And honestly, there you go. What better activity to do with your friends? And yeah. I'm going to go try and read some more of my ebook. I'll be back in a bit with another update because we'll have Sprints for Members tonight because we're doing like a mini 12 and 24-ish situation / just big reading moment the next 2 days. So I'm excited. Plus, we've got to read some of the stuff we just bought.
We're both feeling pretty bad about how much we've spent, so we're...
Not bad.
I don't feel bad per se, but... when we put it in the spreadsheets, it was more than we thought.
We both just would love our Read What You Own numbers not to skyrocket by the end of the month. So if we can take the next 2 days to read it down, that's a win. So that's the plan. And yeah, I will come chat with y'all in a little bit. Okay, so round 1 of sprints for the members is done. I ended up reading about 45% of Leviathan's Song, which is my members pick for this month. Also, lighting is terrible and it's not focusing on me. There we go. So I read about 46% of that. I'm really enjoying it. And that's all y'all are going to hear. But I'm going to go get in bed and read more of Her Tortured Beasts before I pass out tonight, most likely. And then I'm going to knock out because I'm tired. Not a surprise.
Leaving this room.
So, yeah. All right, y'all. I will talk to you in the morning. Because, yeah, I'm sleepy. And it's bedtime. Hello. You're on the little camera, so hopefully sound is okay because I'm not getting out the mic. That's not happening. We're here. It is Saturday afternoon. We have had such a day. So we slept in a little bit again today, much needed. Went to First Watch for breakfast. Fantastic. We had one open near us finally. There was one like further in town. And it was great. Well worth the wait as always. I tend to enjoy First Watch though. I know not everyone does, but it was good. We had a really good meal. They took really good care of us when they accidentally messed up on the including avocado for Grumps's because he's allergic. Like they fixed it super fast, so I was just happy about that alone. Yeah. Like that was a nice surprise. And then we went to Five Daughters Bakery, which is a Nashville staple.
I forgot to mention $5 in there.
I'll get B-roll. Well, we have B-roll of it.
Yeah.
Got a honey latte and a couple little donuts from them to try. Which I've had, Shay's not had, but they do monthly flavors. So we got some monthly flavors to have. And I'm very, very excited to have some of those. In fact, we might bust into them soon. And then we went to Walmart and then we went to a little game store. And as you saw, I went blind box bananas because listen, you can't tell me if I open it in store, I'll get $5 back. So like they're $15. So like, listen, the math is not, this is girl math. This is girl math. Mm-hmm. Through and through girl math. But also genius, because then I'm not sitting on a blind box I don't want. Because that's the other thing. I hate when I have to sit on a blind box I don't want. So they're $15, give or take. You buy it. You open it in store in front of them. If it's not who you want, you hand it to them. And you get $5 trade-in credit. It's perfect. So we bought
9 total between the two.
9 total, but we traded in multiples to get there. I had really good luck.
I traded in 2.
I think I traded in 2 or 3. Something like I think I traded in one of mine when I got your set is what I ended up doing. That's where the Bochi is. I traded him in when I got your other 3. Since there were only 3 left, I was like, instead of us doing this 3 more times until we get who you want, we'll just buy all 3. So I went a little ham. It's fine. I have 2 Mimichus and a Mew now and a Slowpoke and Psyduck. And I don't know whoever the hell the seagull is with a Pikachu in his mouth, which I think is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. It's Pelipper? Pelipper. Okay. You know, I wasn't off. I said a seagull. It's a pelican. It's a bird. An ocean bird thing. And it's got Pikachu in its mouth. It's the silliest looking thing I've ever seen in my life. But yeah, I got those. I'm so happy about it. It worked out really well. I had magic fingers today. Like, I was grabbing the correct blind box item somehow. Mm-hmm. I rarely have that luck. It's usually I'll get 1. I'll buy like 2 and I'll get 1 of the 2 I wanted. But I literally bought 2 of the egg, like oval ones. And I got Mew and Mimikyu. Mimikyu, whatever. I call him Mimikyu. Yeah. So I got him. Like, both of those first try.
Mimikyu is right because he's dressing as Pikachu.
I know. That's why I call him Mimichu because he looks like a little baby Pikachu. And it was just a fantastic find. Yeah, we are hanging out and reading right now. I just finished I Married My Female Friend Volume 4, which I'm not going to go grab because I already put it in the tote to go upstairs. Really solid finale. I'm giving it a solid 4 stars. I'm happy to be done with the series. I think it was well worth the read and it was really enjoyable overall. I don't know what else I'm going to read today. We'll see. I will be back to update you when I make some choices. Good morning. It is Sunday morning. It is Shay's last little bit of morning. We leave in about 15 minutes to take her to the airport. Sad. As always, I'm double chasing sadness today because we also are, after we drop Shay, driving to Cave City, Kentucky to meet up with May to do a swaparoo. because we've got some stuff for her, she's got some stuff for me, and plans got changed where she couldn't come this weekend. So because of that, we're meeting up halfway, because what is our halfway point? Dino World. Dino World, the best place in the world. Dino World is our halfway point. So we're headed to Dino World this afternoon after we drop Shay at the airport. So we're gonna have a little extra drive today, which is fine by me, honestly. It's gonna be nice to go pick these things up. She has some stuff from her Grumps that she went and got from a Facebook Marketplace deal because she is a real one. But yeah, she did that, and that's kind of what's going on. I haven't read much more today. I'm just working on my book for the live show on Monday night. So the last one in Throne of Glass, which is just so long. It's so long. I'm bringing my Kindle. I might read a little bit in the car. We'll see what happens. There's potential that'll happen. I doubt it, but I might. The wind is howling outside. My God. But yeah, Shay's leaving. I'm a sad girl. But it was a good trip, as always. And we've had a just delightful time all around, exploring some new places here and all that good stuff. So that's a win, at least. All right. I will update you a little bit later. You're going to get some B-roll of the airport of the Dino World trip where I go in and buy a $30 t-shirt. And we'll see how the rest of it goes. So I will talk to you all soon. Okay, y'all, I am back home. It is Monday afternoon. I'm outroing this vlog now so that I can start the next weekly vlog. I didn't read a ton. I'm working on my book for a live that happened on Monday night. I will be finishing the book right on the edge of timing wise, probably. And otherwise, I am just kind of here existing. It's been a interesting Monday, to say the least. Yeah. So yeah, I would love to know in the comments if you have gone on like a little indie book crawl in your area, because I feel like that was one of the funnest things Shay and I did, and it was so nice to do it with someone else and see what I thought of these bookstores before like going out on my own, because sometimes, I don't know, I feel weird doing things by myself, but I also love doing things. It's really weird because I love doing things by myself, but then I feel weird doing things by myself sometimes. So having gone to these bookstores already now, I feel like I can easily go explore them alone next time. And I have a better grasp of what ones maybe fit my needs and desires better. But yeah, it was such a fun trip. I loved seeing Shay. She's, again, one of my favorite humans. And one of my best of friends. Like, truly, she's so good. She's so good to me, and she's such a good guest at all the things. So yeah, I had so much fun. If you tell us about your indie book crawl in the comments. If you've done one. If you haven't, I think you should, because I do think it was a really fun activity. But otherwise, you can leave me like a book stack emoji. And on that note, I do need to tell you a couple things. If you're watching this today, coming out on Thursday, the 27th of March, my Trova trip with Bethany over at Beautifully Bookish Bethany just went live. So if you're interested in the trip, details are there. I will have a link to it down below for you, so be sure to check it out. It's going to be a very chill bookish getaway. If you have questions, let me know. I'm happy to answer them. And it's for January 2026, so there's that. Like, if you're truly interested, let me know. And yeah, so that's live, so be sure to check that out. I'll have links for you down below for that, to be my friend anywhere on the internet that I am, to the books I read, all that good stuff. And I will talk to y'all in just a few days in my next video. Bye!
Already packing, come with me. I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away. This is what we waited